Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to January 2023 live stream. I am showing you my cubicle that I have installed. Actually, my son did most of the work because I had a hard trouble putting the big pieces together. And I do have a tutorial on how to attach these, and I just love it. What I did is I only put my whips. So as soon as I finish one whip, what I'm going to do is I am going to grab another project from here that I have started. There's lots and lots in here, and I have more in the house. It's just what I found recently. So just wanted to give you an idea. Yeah, definitely. If you haven't watched that video, I will pin it right here so you can watch it. I just love it, and I only paid 80 Canadian dollars, so the price wasn't bad at all. No, it was not bad at all. So just wanted to show you my finished, how it looks like so far, and I just love how it turned out. So grab a cup of coffee and come and join me. Yeah. Just Okay, so I'm releasing this live stream to public because I didn't want any trolls to come and ruin my live stream, just like I did last month and the previous on November 27th. It was terrible, terrible. It was just very bad. So I did hop here, hop. I just I started early. Yeah, it's still there's 9 minutes to 12, but yeah, I just wanted to show you my cubicle. Isn't this gorgeous? I just love it. How it turned out. It's sturdy. And it carries the even though I made a corner. I did create a corner. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And then my husband came to help me because I was frustrated because putting the big pieces together was a little bit tough. So he came and he said, "Oh my goodness, this is like solving a puzzle," and he just left. And then my son came and he had to finish it. Like I already put everything together, but those black attachments are really hard when you're working with big items. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn the camera to me. I just wanted you to see how it looks like, and if you have a space like this, definitely make something. Hello, hello, hello. Definitely make something, because what I was doing was I was just putting everything on the table and it became a huge pile. I knew what was on the table, but it didn't look good. My husband would come and look and he would say, "Oh, it doesn't look good." So I thought, what can I do? What can I do? I had a big printer there, Canon, and I wasn't using because we bought a different, better printer. What was it called? Laser printer. Yeah. Hello, 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 Jennifer, Jessica. I always get confused. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So I just gave it for free, and someone took it. I put it on the porch, and someone grabbed it through a marketplace, and that was like a huge corner it was covering. Right? Those printers are pretty big. The one that I have is like so tiny. It's in my bedroom. It's just a little thing. Yeah. So I thought to myself, what can I do? What can I do? I can make a cubicle, and these are very light, but they're strong. Like they're strong. They can carry, and it says I think it says 10 pounds or four. I don't know how many pounds, but I wouldn't put anything over a pound. And the yarns aren't that heavy when you put a couple of balls of yarn. So what I did is the projects that I'm working on, that I will be working on. Yes, doing good here. Love your new shelves. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just had to do something because it was getting bigger, the pile. Because what I'm doing is, I got sick. I got sick end of December, but I didn't know. I thought it was because of too much knitting. My left part from here is like painful, and about 2 weeks ago, I believe. I can't remember, 13th. Was it on the 13th? I went to the emergency at night. It was Tuesday night to Friday night, Tuesday to Wednesday. So let me just check. It was the 10th. Yeah, it was the 10th. I had chest pain right here, right here, right here. And remember, I was saying that I burnt my feet. So what happened was when I burnt my feet, it got infected. Yeah. And I wanted to show my feet and why I had chest pains. Okay, they did the heart thing. They did all the tests. They did X-ray. I don't know why they did X-ray. This is heart related, but she did. She made doctor made me do the and then blood tests. About 5 tubes. They took 5 tubes of blood tests to figure out. So I waited a total of 8 hours. 8 hours. Yeah. It was between 7 hours. They moved to us inside to a room, and we were waiting there, and everyone left. And I haven't been in the hospital since 2018. November 30th was my last day, and I never wanted to go. They were so nice. They treated so nice, but this time it was just terrible. The Sturgeon St. Albert Hospital, the staff, their attitude. Oh my goodness. And it was so dirty. I even made a video and posted on Instagram. So I thought so bad. I'm never ever going to go to that hospital ever again. They were very thorough. That is good. Yeah, they did the test. Thank God they did the test. And then she said to me, it was not an emergency, serious problem. You don't have any problems with your heart. And I said, why do I have pain here? It's right here. Right here. It's like it's killing me. Still I have that pain. And then I noticed that I had a red mark right here, and I showed her, and she didn't do anything. She didn't even touch it. She didn't even do a checkup on me. She never even looked at my feet. It was infected, right? She didn't even give me any medicine, nothing. And then okay, I said I have no problem with my heart, but why is that mark there, right? There was a mark there. And then, so we went home. I went to bed. I took some Tylenol, and I take painkiller. Is my gabapentin. Gabapentin. Can you see? Yeah, this is what I take. It's gabapentin, and I take Tylenol with it. It doesn't help the painkiller, killing the pain, but it just smooths it. So I said to myself, why is this red scar spreading? First I thought it was allergy, so I took an allergy pill, and I'm looking. Usually allergy pills in the morning when I wake up, it goes away, right? No, it's still spreading, and it's painful. It's just killing, and my arm is getting worse. It's numb. It's like someone is trying to pull my arm, take it off from me. Oh my goodness, I have never ever had this pain before. So 2 weeks ago, my arm started to be painful, and then that mark spread it all over my arm. All over my arm, see? It was just terrible. Only this part of my body. I still have pain on my chest, still continuing. This has been going on for how many weeks now? Oh my goodness, it's been going on forever. So 2 weeks ago, it started on December 25th, maybe 24th, 23rd. You don't pay attention, right? I thought maybe I was knitting too much. So, and then I went to my Medi Center that we go. Oh my goodness, there was 3 hour wait, 3 hour wait. And then Dr. Raj saw me, and first he saw my foot. I showed my foot, and he said, "Oh my goodness, it's infected. We have to treat it." First, he gave me this cream. It's useless. I put this cream. What's it called? It's called Fusidin cream. I don't know. It's just useless. And then I showed him my scars that I have. Can you see? But they were like bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. He says, "You have shingles." I said, "What?" Oh my goodness. That's shingles. It's like chicken pox. Yes, yes, shingles. It is here. I thought I was dying. Oh my goodness. If I don't take pills, like this still, it's been weeks. So, 5, 6 weeks now. Well, these marks started on the 11th, I would say, on the 11th. So it's been, yeah, it's been 2 weeks. On Wednesday, it's been 2 weeks. So he gave me medicine for that, and the medicine is right here. I did not throw away the bottles. Well, it's in my thingy, right? Okay, where is that one? It was a blue pill. He treated for 7 days, and then it started to dry. But I still have that here, but it's dry. Can you see? Oh, it's so painful. And accidentally, if I inch it, it just kills me. It just kills me. I have never, ever heard. Well, I did hear about shingles. I was reading, when you go to the pharmacy, when you go to the doctor's office, it says when you're 50 and over, you will have shingles if you had shingles when you were a kid. It stays in your nerve. The doctor kept on explaining to me. So they said probably you had bad news, you were sad. When your body gets weak, that's when this shingles comes out. So I'm 54, and I was just shocked. So he gave me this indamycin pill, and this helped. Yeah, this dried for 7 days. I took it. Yeah, it says for 7 days. I've been on drugs. Oh my goodness. So I took that, but my feet, and then the doctor said, I can't give you anything because we need to first treat your shingles, and then we will go from there. And I said, oh my goodness, this is just terrible, right? It's just terrible. The pain, everything was just killing me. My arm and my feet got infected. Oh my, it was just purple blue. It was just swallowed. And what I did is I went, because 3 hours wait, I went to a different it was not a medicenter, but something else. Doctor, what was his name? Mustafa. So he saw me. As soon as he saw my foot, he said, "Oh my goodness, you need to be treated." So he gave me a painkiller, and then he gave me a antibiotic. Yeah, I finished that, but still it's pink. Still it's like swallowed. I can't walk. If I walk, it gets worse. Meanwhile, my shingles are drying, but I still have this terrible pain since day one. And it has been going on for 6 weeks. Like, oh my goodness. It's just terrible, isn't it? I don't know if you guys ever went through this. It's just terrible. I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my goodness, this is just terrible. So again, my feet. I finished the pills that Dr. Mohammed, what was his name, Mustafa, gave me. So I went to I went to the medicine. The medicenter called me. I did my blood test for my diabetic, my cholesterol, and then she said my family doctor is booked for 3 weeks, and I wanted to show my feet and my burnt feet and my shingles. She said I can't book it, so my next appointment is on the 31st of January. So I've been waiting 3 weeks for that. And then meanwhile, I said, I can't wait. My feet is just killing me. I can't walk. I can't walk. I did some walking about an hour. I even made a video on YouTube. And then when I came home, my feet was like swallowed, and it was like, oh my, it was just terrible, purplish. I said I need to go to see a doctor. So I went to a different doctor this time. It's a medicenter. It's like a chain, but in a different location. And they have 6 doctors there. Where my family doctor is, there's only two. And Dr. Raj was on vacation, so there was only one doctor. And then she said the wait is like 3 to 4 hours. I said, I'm not going to go there. So I went to this medicenter, and I just loved it. 15 minutes later, Dr. Mohammed his name was the Mustafa, I think. His last name is Mohammed. He looked at my feet and he said, "Oh my goodness, that is, why didn't he?" First he said, "Why didn't you go to see a doctor? Because it's been 6 weeks. This Friday, it's been 6 weeks." So with the burn and with the arm pain, it started the same day. Yeah. But my arm is because I did receive bad news on December 22nd. It was family related, and I felt so bad. I felt like hot water was thrown over my head, and I think that's what it triggered. Yeah, definitely. And then he said, "We have to treat that feet. That's burnt. And your leg is red, purple." And I said, I know. And I'm a diabetic, so it's not getting better any day. It's getting worse." Oh my goodness, I said to myself. And then he saw my shingles and he said, "Good, your shingles are drying. This will take up to 6 weeks since it started." So I'm looking at the date. It's been 2 weeks only, so I still have 4 more weeks. And I said, "Oh my goodness, the pain is just killing me. I can't do anything. I haven't been able to knit. That's the thing is killing me. I can't knit. Every time I pick up a needle, it's just killing me. Let me just grab one. And I noticed that I'm always using my left arm, even I'm a righty. Like I use my right arm, but I am grabbing things. I'm using my left hand, and it's just killing me. Like if I do a sudden move, I forget the pain, right? And then suddenly those shingles, those things on my these shingles, it just suddenly, I think it's a nerve thing. I don't know. I have never ever seen anything like this. So it's been 2 weeks. I would highly recommend if you are 50 and over, get that shot, that vaccine. Because I have the shingles, I have to wait for another year. So 2024. First thing when it hits a year, I am at the pharmacy. The doctor even wrote a prescription, but my insurance doesn't cover, so I have to pay $300 for that vaccine. It's not worth of this pain. It's just killing me. I can't wash the dishes. I can't do anything. I can't fix the bed. You know, I can't use my two hands, so I'm always using my right hand, and my arm is right here. I can't I can't put it down. Then it feels like it's someone is pulling my arm. Oh my goodness, long story short, please, if you're 50 and over, get that vaccine, that shingles vaccine. It's just terrible. It's really hard to explain. Yeah, oh, well, I saw something. Let me just go here. Hi, Frida. Hello, Janet. Welcome to live stream. Yeah, I just wanted to explain what I've been going through this month. It's just terrible, and I haven't been able to do tutorials because of this, because I can't knit. I can crochet, but still I have to, move my finger, and that, oh, but even like doing this, it just affects everything up to here, up to here, up to half, like here. And I always have pain here. And then the doctor said it's because of the shingles. The shingles, when I was 3 years old when I had chicken pox. So after I was recovered, what happened was it was staying in the nerve, and it was waiting to pop up again when I'm weak, when my body was weak. Yeah. So I'm thinking, because I received the bad news on December 22nd, I was just shocked. I was like, "Oh my God." And I felt so bad. That's when it started. My body just popped up right away, but it took 2 weeks, for the scarves to come, for the scars. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Janet. So I was trying to explain that. For that reason, I haven't been able to do any tutorials. Yeah, unfortunately, I have never been like this in my life. Well, 3 years old, you don't even remember the pain. I don't know chicken pox, like, I don't remember the pain, but this is really different. It's just affecting my left body, not from the middle, but like here, and I have the pain right here. Okay, Jan, I was reading your message. I had shingles, but not as bad as you. Oh, really? Prayers for your health to improve. Oh, maybe everybody is different. I don't know. I don't know. Like right now, I can't even. I just put my arm here. Yeah. Did the scars go away? Like, see, this is really bad. See the purple, and it has that tiny, tiny, tiny things. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank you, Janet. I have been considering getting that shot. Oh, oh yeah, it's expensive. That's what I said first. $150 for the one needle and $150. I think she said 2 months later I get the second needle. But I cannot go through this pain. I will die. Yeah, it's just terrible because it's affecting my chest pain. It's just like, oh my goodness, I felt like I was having, well, my heart, usually it should be here, right? But the pain was right here, right here, right here. And I said, I'm not going to go through this. I don't care. So I'm trying to, I even made the money already, $300. I'm waiting. I just want to pay it off and then have that shot. I know it's expensive. It is expensive. Yeah. Okay. Sabrosa Kitchen. Shingles are very painful. My mom and my mother-in-law had it, and they were in so much. Oh yeah, I truly understand them. It's just terrible, Sabrosa. Thank you. It's knitting crochet tiger. Yeah, welcome to Sabrosa Kitchen. Welcome to live stream, and welcome to Knit and Crochet Tiger. 20 minutes into the Steam and YouTube algorithm finally drops me the, oh no, I had it unlisted. It was private because I didn't want any strolls to come, like last month. That's how I did. I didn't want any trolls. Now what am I saying? Strolls. Any trolls to come, any bad people to come, so I didn't advertise, and I do not list it until I go into the stream, and then it pops up knitting a tiger. Because remember, if you were there two months ago, it was just terrible. They took over the live stream, so this way nobody sees me. It's only my subscribers who gets the message, and they come and see me. That's why I'm trying this trick, and I hope it works. So or else if I post it right away, what happens is they see. It takes time for them to see. So the time they see my live stream, I'll be done. Yeah, that's the reason I didn't. I think I waited about a couple of minutes and then I let it go. Yeah. I wish YouTube would stop trying to fix and go back to using the code from 3 years ago. Yeah. Is the insurance don't cover? Yeah, my insurance doesn't cover, unfortunately. It's my husband's insurance. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't cover. Yeah, yeah, that's what my pharmacy said. I knew them. I know my pharmacist, oh, since they opened. I don't know, over 10 years they've been here, so I go them. They know me. They know everything inside out. I don't go to any other pharmacies because they're very friendly. I had chickenpox when I was 9 years old. Worst pain ever. The constant itching. Yeah, I'm trying not to itch because it kills me when I itch. My mom made me wear socks on my hands, and then I get sweaty though. I tried that too. Like I was wearing socks up to there, and then it gets sweaty. It gets warm, hot, and bathing in, oh, the smell was bad. You know what? I haven't been bathing. What I was doing is the worst time I didn't bathe was 5 days, but I've been bending over to wash my hair, so it won't get wet and it will dry right. So hopefully next week I will go back to normal because it's been dried. Yeah, it's only this part is still reddish. Yeah, unfortunately the bottom is. It's not only those parts hurt. The other rest of my area hurts too. Like accidentally, if I itch the pot, see, it's so itchy. If I itch the parts that I don't have the mark, oh, it just, it's even doing this, it just kills me. Like, touching it, oh, it just affects all the way here. Oh, I have never seen anything like this. See, I was 3 years old and I don't remember having my chicken. I was so young. Yeah, but yeah, so definitely, no matter what, I know it's expensive. Just take that shot. This is not worth. The pain is just terrible. I prayed. I prayed God that it did not go over my face. These scars, these chicken pox, these shingles, or other part of my body. It's only on this left arm. Thank God. That's what I'm praying. Yeah. The shingles shot would be covered under insurance here in the States. It's different. Here in Canada, no. How unfair that you have to pay out out of the pot. I know. I'm trying. I'm praying that I will make sales on my Etsy shop. And unfortunately, this month I had no sales at all. I have like 160 items for sale. Not one single item has been sold. And I even put free shipping, and people still don't buy from me. I don't know. Looks like Etsy is blocking me. So as soon as they open that block, boom, 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 I get sales one after another. But it's been dead for this month, 2023, January. Yeah. Yeah. When I was little, I got chicken pox, and doctors say that the best way to attack the itching is under shower 2 times a day. No, I'm not touching it. Sometimes accidentally I am, and it just kills me, the pain. I don't remember having chicken pox, but I have scars from it. Oh, see. Yeah, I would highly recommend this shot. I'm gonna take it as soon as we hit 1 year. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay. Oh my goodness. I finished the sweater. Usually, I was gonna finish it in 10 days, but because of my pain, I couldn't knit. Especially the last 5 days. Oh my goodness. I couldn't finish. Uh, I have a video on how I finished it. A friend of mine said I want to buy it. She hasn't picked it up yet. So I packed it here for her. And she's going to buy it. I've made a video. So this is my only item. A sweater, a big item that I finished. Unfortunately, it's pretty long. And I have a video about it. So let me just open and show it to you. It was done around. I did a round. And it looks good on me. Just fantastic. It's nice and warm. She said, I said, okay, come and pick it up. So she's going to come and pick it up. I don't know when. And I washed it, so it smells nice. Yeah. So I have a tutorial for this. So this is my first finished item. Yeah, I'm proud of it. So I'm going to make another one. I found in my stash the same yarn. Lion Brand Scarfie in burgundy, in gray, and black and white. Can you believe it or not? I think I have pink. I have pink as well. So I'm praying to God that this shingles will go away, and I will start those. But first, I need to finish 1 or 2 items that I showed you on my cubicle here, because I still have that Christmas cardigan that I was knitting. I was going to finish it. Oh, it would be finished by now, but I had to take a commission work, right? So that comes first. I had to put it aside, and I will finish that. And I want to finish, I have 2 Valentine blankets that I started. One is knit, one is crochet. Both of them I have the tutorial, but I have never had the chance to finish. I think I started them 2 years ago, so I'm going to finish one of them. Yeah, definitely one of them. 2 items, then I will start on a different project, or else it's adding up, and I have more, lots and lots and lots of whips everywhere in the house. It's like every time I pick up something, oh my goodness, it's like another whip. It's unbelievable. Grab a cup of coffee and come and join me if you're new to my channel. This is Frida from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I knit, I crochet, I sew, I do everything. I spin, I dye yarn, I paint yarn, and I have tutorials. I even do baking tutorials, videos, cooking. If I find something interested, I would like to share it. Like my grandmother's zurbia desserts I made. Like, you don't make those every day, and maybe not even once a year. So I said to myself, I better make a video before I forget about it, right? Before I forget the ingredients. Because she passed away over 20 years ago. And then you never know, right? Yeah, if I forget about it. It's a recipe, I don't know, 500 years old, maybe more, who knows. Yeah, so I put it in a bag. And I'm going to gift her, because she's my friend. We used to work together. We got laid off, and I'm going to gift her this. and I started another one. So, yeah, it's nice when you know how to knit and crochet, right? You don't think about it, but it's like handicap. I can't do anything with this arm. My arm is always here. It's always standing here, and see, I forget my arm is not healthy, so I do things, and it just kills me. Like this, the bones, the nerve, the muscles, it's everything it's affecting. I have never ever felt this pain, so I would highly recommend, if you're 50 and over, get that shot. You never know, you receive a bad news, and then you would say, oh, and then you will, your body, that's when it gets weak, right? That's when that terrible disease just pops up again. And it took 2 weeks to pop up. It started with my arm. Yeah, I've been talking about it. I just wanted to mention shingles. Like, I've been reading, I never heard about it, I never saw about it. And then when I'm going through this, I'm telling everybody, get that shot no matter what. Just put that $300 away if your insurance doesn't, cover it. So meanwhile, you guys, it's really, really hard when you're a knitter and a crocheter and you're always busy making things, creating things. It's really hard when you can't use your two hands. So what I've been doing is I pulled my knitting machines, my Addie knitting machine. Counter, Christine, if you're watching this, I fixed the counter. I just couldn't believe it. What I was doing is, I have an Addie, a 46 machine. Is money well spent? What money? Sabrosa? Oh, I didn't read the comments. I'm sorry. I don't remember. Okay, Janet, beautiful sweat. Yes, yes, Janet. It's really beautiful, and it's so nice. It's I haven't had the shot yet. I have to wait next year to have the shot. So, Sabrosa, I have to wait next year. So 1 year later, I have to wait the shot. They're gonna give me the one shot, and 2 months later, another. No, yeah, it's a vaccine. I won't be sick again. I won't. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah. So that's the thing for the shot. So next year, I will update you guys definitely. Next year, who knows, right? I will update as soon as I get the shot. And I'm hoping. Well, the doctors told me. Like, I went to Mustafa Mohammed. Uh, he said you received bad news end of December, and then this disease attacked right away, like just jumped. Well, I've been receiving bad news all my life, but not this last. My father passed away when I turned 50. No, I wasn't 50 yet. Was I 50? Yeah, so I did not get that the shingles there then, because when I received, that was bad news. Yeah, I was out of the country, and he was in Canada, and he passed away suddenly. So that's another thing. But I didn't get it then. What age do they suggest getting the shingles shot? I'm 48, and I'm suspect I'm getting close. 50. She said 50. Talk to your pharmacy. Talk to your doctor when you go and see. If you had the chicken pox, you will have the shingles. That's what they told me. I talked to another doctor, and he told me, oh, you had the chicken pox. You won't get sick. See, every doctor is different until I saw 4 different doctors. Dr. Raj, Dr. Mustafa, Dr. Mohammed. Three different doctors I saw. Yeah, yeah. And then they told me the same thing, but this other doctor, he said, no, I won't get the shingles. Because I kept on asking, what is shingles? What is it? He didn't even explain to me, so he's not a good doctor. So I'm no longer seeing him, but I just wanted to point out, talk to your doctor, talk to your pharmacist, talk to a different doctor, get different opinions. They're always different, yeah. Yeah, knit and tiger, crochet tiger. If you had the shingles, you had the shingles, though. You weren't 50, right? When you had the shingles, you said? Oh, you were 9 years old. Okay, 9 years old, yeah. So you will have the shingles if you, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Isn't it sad? It's really sad. I did yarn unboxing. I did yarn reviews. I did a separate video about it because when I add the yarn, when I go over my yarn shopping, what happens is the live stream gets longer and longer, and I don't want to get long live stream. I am 45. I have to wait five. Yeah, you have to wait 5 years or more to get the shot. Yeah, yeah. So I would definitely talk to your doctor, Sub Rosa. I did not have shingles yet. I had chicken pox. Yeah. Are you 50 and over? And try not to be sad when you receive bad news. Don't forget, if you receive bad news, you're going to get shingles. Oh my goodness. That's when your body gets weak. It just comes out. That's what doctor said. Yeah, definitely. I was going to share you the cubicle. Yeah, let me just share this. Yeah, if you're interested, I'm sure you can buy it through Amazon. Amazon is the cheapest place. They have great service. And I thought to myself, oh, this is perfect. So I would highly recommend. So what I was doing is I took my, so I have a yarn and yarn reviews. I made separate videos about it because they take time. Yeah, they take time, 30 minutes over. And yeah, so I pulled out my knitting machine and I've been knitting scarves and hats for donation. I'm not going to say homeless because this doesn't go only for homeless. They go for the people who needs them, like for schools, for seniors home who needs these scarves and scarves and hats. Blankets, unfortunately, I don't think I can make. I did donate a huge box of a couple of blankets that I had in my Etsy shop, and if it doesn't sell in 2 years, I donate them. Yeah, so I gave them away, but for this donation, I'm not gonna make blankets because they're really time consuming and then you use lots of yarn. So what I've been doing is I've been knitting with one skein that I have. You buy a skein and you just want to feel it, how it looks. You want to feel the texture. You want to see the quality of the yarn. When you see it online, you say to yourself, oh my goodness, this is fantastic. I just love it. But when you receive it, it's like, oh my God, this is cheap. You go on and you go on. You don't like the yarn. So what I've been doing is I've been adding different yarn and making it better. And that's what I've been playing around with it. And I've been trying to use those one skeins that I have. And I had a huge pile on that table. I used them all up. I'm so happy I used them all up. And I had a huge pile here. So I've been used them all up. So total, I made 16 scarves. Can you believe it? When my arm is not working, I'm using my right hand. And I made total of 9 hats so far. So as soon as my arm heals, I'm gonna go and start working on my projects because my arm, I can't move it. I can't move it. Like I can't even do this. It's just, and I'm taking painkillers, killers. Believe it or not. If I don't take it, it's like at night I wake up 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock because of the pain. And at the beginning I couldn't even sleep. Yeah, it's the knitting machine. It's the knitting machine. I have my Addy knitting machine, my Centra knitting machine. I love my Centra. I would highly recommend if you want to buy a knitting machine, buy the Centra first. I paid a fortune. Well, I already had Innovations. I bought it way back 20 years ago, 2009, I believe. So I did work with a cheap knitting machine, and I bought those 22 needle ones at Winners here. So I knew the quality, and then so everyone was saying you have to upgrade it. You have to upgrade it. I'm in two different groups, knitting machine groups. So I bought this Addy machine. I paid a fortune for this. Oh my goodness! And then I was always having trouble with it. So what? I was knitting a scarf, and it stopped working on 150. I crank, and oh my God! When I finished the yarn, I pulled up the scarf. It's like I had to separate it in the middle to make two scarves because they were so long, like 6 feet, 6 feet. So they were about 12 feet long. Like that's what I did. And the counter, I said, you pay so much money and the counter stuff. So I was explaining this, and Christine messaged me to buy a counter. I was about to buy it, but I was using my Centro. My Centro counter is working perfectly. While I was doing that, I'm knitting the hats on my center because it has that two extra needles. The 48 needle, and this one has 46. So that I was playing around with it, and I was knitting the scarves, and I noticed I pulled it apart. If it was dirty, like why the counter stop? Oh, it's so nice and clean, nothing's wrong with it. But I did shine it. I did lubricate it with the oil that I bought, and I do have a video about that as well. So I looked at it. There's nothing wrong with it inside, and it's going so nice and smooth. Like with my finger, it's just turning. So I was pushing with my finger, pushing with my finger, and then I did it backwards. And I'm looking, the counter is working. I said, no way. So I kept on doing backwards, like the other way, instead of doing this way. The counter started to work. So I'm playing around with it and it's accurate. I'm looking at it. Oh my goodness, I fixed the counter. I just couldn't believe it. So if yours breaks, if your counter breaks, definitely do that trick. I might even make a video about it, yeah, but I can't show it to you when it was broke, right? Maybe I will put another video. I don't know. If you want me to put a video, write it on the comments. So I will, I will do that. So I was just like, I was just jumping up and down. I was so happy that the counter started to work on my knitting machine. I put it on for sale on Marketplace. It's been, I don't know, 2 weeks now. Like I put it for a low price. Like on the Amazon, it's almost $400 Canadian, and I put it like less how much I paid for it, and no one is buying for it. I just couldn't believe it. Everyone wants to buy a knitting machine, but they're not. You're not going to get it for free. These are expensive. Yeah, I'm thinking of removing that because I'm happy now. It's going nice and smooth, and the counter is working. It's like butter. It just slides now. So I fixed it. I just couldn't believe it. I fixed it. So I did put lubricant oil, the oil that I bought, and I put it on the needles. You know, there's no metal in it, so it's nice. They're all plastic. Yeah, it's I see these 3D print things like they're selling sock uh, knitting machines, these 3D plastic, and when I opened it, that's what I thought. Oh, maybe these are 3D that we're paying for, right? Because everything is plastic. There's no metal in it. When I opened it, like I wiped it, I shined it, but it's working nice now, so I'm so happy. And yeah, so I'll show you a couple of my I'm just gonna pin this cubicle. Uh, oh, because I'm doing the, let me just do it here then. Because I'm doing the live stream, it won't let me, I guess. That's odd. Okay, let me just pin this here. Well, I can't pin it. I'll just put it on the comments. And okay, so I will share you this link. Yeah, I just did it, I don't know, a couple of days ago. If you had 12-foot long scarf, you could... Oh, I missed that part. If you had 12-foot scarf, you could cosplay the fourth Dr. Tom Baker. Ooh, 12 foot is too long. Yeah. Yeah, no, I divided because they want 4 feet and over long scarves. So I have a huge box here, and I am putting everything in here. And when it's full, what I'll do is I'll just show it to you. Let me see if I can. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's my arm. Oh, it's heavy. So it's a huge box. I'm filling this with scarves and for donation. Yeah, so it can go anywhere. So I bought one scarf from Hobby. I believe it was 2 years ago or last year, and I used it up. There's about 4 feet of 150 centimeter. So what is it? 60 inches long. A kid can use it. Yeah. Here's another one. I bought, I think I bought three different colors. I couldn't find the third ball, but I made another scarf. For kids, this would be perfect. And here's one I used up the entire ball. First I had, this one is pretty long. Yeah, this one's pretty long. So first I found one ball of this yarn. It's called Red Heart Saver, I believe. And I used one ball of that, and I used another ball of this, these are acrylic, this yarn, and I finished it up. So this is pretty long. Yeah. And I used baby color. This would go for the kids. And I used white yarn that I have a little bit left over from something. So I used it up. That was nice. Yeah, yeah. And here are, I used up, I had one ball of this yarn. I believe it was burlap tweed. And then I bought this yarn from Michael's, I believe, last year. It was $5. The regular price was 12 Canadian. So I knit this. This is about, I don't know, 6 feet long. And then I finished it up. I finished it up with this yarn here. So it became pretty long. Yeah, thank God. It was enough. Okay, so I'll just show you. And I bought some yarns from Ice Yarn, and I made scarf, and I made hats. I made a tutorial about it. I made two bucket hats. With this part is done on the knitting machine, and this part is done on circular needle. Same here, knitting machine and circular. Yeah. The only time I was knitting is when I'm taking the drug. These drugs, like the doctor gave, this is a drug. He said, be careful so you will get used to it. So I'm only taking it once a day when it's very painful. At night, that's when the pain starts, right? At night. So when I was feeling good, like, when I wasn't feeling the pain, that's when I started to knit these parts. Or else it's really tough. Yeah. So there's more and more. Here's another one. I used up the yarn that I bought from Ice Yarn. This is pretty long. Yeah, maybe 6 feet and over. Yeah. And remember, here was another. This turned out pretty good. I just love it, and it's so soft. I was going to make a hat, but the yarn is soft itself. I said I'll just use up everything for the scarf, and that's what I did. Yeah, I just love how it designed. I just love it. And this is done on my Addy 48 needles. Yeah. Here's another scarf I made. This is done on Hobby. I love Hobby Lobby yarn that I bought last year, and I made a hat. Yeah, so this is a set. And you guys saw my Grinch hat. And I used up leftover yarn. So the outside is wool, 100% wool, and the inside is acrylic, so it's nice and soft. So if you're allergy to hat, it won't touch your skin. So that's how I made this part. Yeah. Here's another. So I made, with 4 balls, I made 2 scarves. And I just love this yarn. Oh, I think they're sold out. I went back to check it. Yeah, they're sold out, unfortunately. And this is a tutorial I made. So this is going for donation. And I used up this yarn that I bought. And there's a scarf as well. Yeah, my arm's getting pretty bad, so I'll just leave these. I'm sorry. It's pretty deep inside. Yeah, there's lots of hats. Oh, why I always use my left arm. I'm not supposed to, but yeah, unfortunately. So I just wanted to show you the finished items that I did. The big item is a sweater again. So I'm happy. I wish I finished the Christmas sweater cardigan, but unfortunately I couldn't because of my pain. Yeah, that's another thing. So me and my two sisters, we're going to Vancouver. We're flying to Vancouver on February 1st. I believe February 1st or January 31st. I can't remember. And then we're going to come back on February the 3rd. Yeah, so this is the first time I'm going to Vancouver by myself. Well, my sisters are coming. You know what do you mean with your without your family? My husband and my son. We did go with my husband. I believe it was 2011, and it was very nice. But we're going in the winter, so that's another story. Yeah, we're going to downtown. I don't know the address. I need to check it out. I want to check a couple of yarn stores if I see any where I am heading because we want to look around. That's why we wanted to stay 2 nights and, relax, have fun. So I did share a video on my Instagram page with my two sisters. I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest. The middle one is Mina. Her name is Mina. And the youngest is Gulen. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I have two sisters and one brother. The youngest is I'm the oldest. Hello, 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 Webster. Welcome to live stream. Welcome to my channel. I have never seen you here, so I'm from Edmonton, Alberta, and Canada, and my name is Frida. And I've been YouTuber since 2009. I opened this channel. I think it was April 1st. Well, no, February 14th, Valentine's Day. I think I can't remember. Yeah, and I opened it and I just wanted to share. Oh, you're from Australia. Australian. Oh, welcome, welcome. I had so many customers from Australia, but suddenly they stopped. Well, I'm not shipping long distance either. I have two sisters also. Really? One has passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Welcome, welcome, Maria. Welcome to my channel. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, oh, I felt so bad. See, when I receive bad news, I'm so sensitive. I get emotional right away. Thank God my parents had three of us. Yeah, we are three girls and one boy. I'm the oldest. The youngest is my brother. Yeah, we're all in Edmonton, close by. We live close by. Yeah, so three of us, we're gonna go to Vancouver, BC. Open your doors, Vancouver, BC. I want to check a couple of yarn stores. If I see, I don't have a clue because we did drive with my husband. Driving. It's not the same. When you're walking is different, but when you're driving is totally different. So we're gonna stay 2 nights. We got a great deal with the plane ticket. So that was nice, and we'll go from there. So I will post pictures. I don't know if I can post it on here YouTube, but I definitely go and post it on my Instagram page. If you haven't followed me, please do come and follow, come and join. I think I have over 700. Yeah, I have over 700 followers so far. And here on YouTube, I'm not hitting the 40,000 yet. It's not even 38,000, but it's close. It's close. It's nice to see. Yeah, it's nice to see that it's growing. Slow, but it's growing, and I'm so happy. I was watching a couple of Turkish channels, and I noticed that other channels took over, like other people took over. And suddenly, they're instead of showing tutorials, knitting and crocheting, they've been showing news. So I went to her fan Facebook page, and she said that she sold it when it hits 50,000. She sold it. I said, "Oh my goodness, how can you sell it? I could never sell my channel. Like my channel, I had it for since 2009, and it's hard to build it up. All these tutorials, all these work you do, And then she said I sold it, and she opened a new one. I said, okay, everyone's so I saw three people do that, so I guess they are selling, and then they are reopening a new YouTube channel. So I don't know if you guys heard about it, but I thought that I just recently heard it. I don't know, last week or so. So I messaged her, and she messaged me, and I don't know. I thought that was odd. Yeah, I would never sell my channel. I've been working on it for 2009, and it's I opened it for myself because I forget things. Right, I started to see that I'm forgetting things. Like I do something and I forget it. So I said I better do these tutorials before I totally forget it, so I can go back. I do that. I go back and check my tutorials. Oh, how did I do it? How I was supposed to do it that way, this way and that way. Yeah, that is weird. Baby bitch, yes. Yeah, yeah. So I always go back to my channels to check how did I do it. You know, you forget the stitch. Like I have so many tutorials I did, and I have the whips here, so I'm gonna go back to my videos and then check it out, and then do it. Yeah, and then finish it hopefully. So I will put it away instead of staying in bags. And then I was putting in buckets, and the buckets you can't see what's inside, so I kept on postponing it. I will check it later, check it later. So I put it in the shelves. Now I can see what's inside of it. So that's way better. Yeah, we only had four people today. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not advertising anymore for my live stream because we have trolls coming and then they're taking over, and then it's miserable. So that's the reason I'm thinking when you advertise that they come and they know that you're gonna come up. So I don't know how other channels are doing it, but I'm one person, and I can't go through this. So that's why I'm not advertising. But everyone should know, because it's been over 2 years. I've been doing live stream on every month on the 27th, and I only do it one time. So and I try to take it short, not long. Yeah. So that's all I'm going to say. So you guys take care. I'm going to end this live stream because it's going to be an hour. 3 minutes left. It's going to be 1 hour. I will turn it back and you guys can see the cubicle again. I made a corner, so that was a little bit difficult. I wanted to make a corner because I didn't want to lose space. It's really hard. And I figured it out. I was like, wow, I did it. I did it. I did. I just didn't put the panels, and then it became a corner. And then there's more room there. So I just love it, love it, love it. So I would highly recommend. It's not expensive. I bought those Kellogg's. These are Kellogg's from IKEA. They're secondhand. I bought it through Marketplace. I even saw one for sale for $40. Thinking, should I go and grab it? Because I can put it in front of the window, and I can put it high so the heater will still come out. These are very nice. I just love these cubicles. You can put anything in it. Anything, anything. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to postpone it because I still have yarn that's blocking here. So I want to finish them all. But like I said, my arm. And for the sweater, I only use 4 balls. 4 balls of yarn. Yeah, can you believe it or not? It's only 4 balls. I've made a huge plus size. Another thing I mentioned on my Instagram page before I let you guys go. Yeah, I forgot to say. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you. So, let's say you have one ball of yarn, right? Yeah, 1 ball of yarn. If you have a knitting machine, knit that entire ball, and then you say, oh, this is too short. I don't want to make a hat. Because when you make a scarf, it's too big for a hat. So what I did is I found plain yarn in my stash. So I used, I think this was about 25 gram, or not even 50. So I used it up. It's nice. It matches this, like the thickness. But here, oh, the knot came out. See, that happens. You just tuck it in. So I had a thin yarn, so I doubled it. These are Caron Simply Soft, I believe. It was thin, so I doubled it. It's not equal, but it does the job. So I used the entire cake that I had, I doubled that. And oh wow, just see what I did? I used variegated yarn and I used plain yarn. So you can make a scarf like this. And it matches the good. There's gray in here, and I just love it how it turned out. It's pretty long, yeah. So I just wanted to explain this. I didn't want to make a separate video. So you can play around and make things like this. See? Just fantastic. And like this one, again, I had one ball, Burnett, I believe. And what I did is I use this. It's thin, but that's okay, you know. It's nice, and you know, and then they can do other things, other shapes. It's long. It's pretty long. And this yarn is pretty good. It was a little bit hard on the adding machine, but I worked it up. Yeah. Because I'm doing those tricks and I have videos on how to make them, so I would definitely check those my videos that I showed. The ear plug thing that I just love it, love it, love it. So this box is almost finished. As soon as I fill it up, I'm going to call, and then I'm going to have it picked it up. I don't know if I can make more because of my arm. I'm knitting these. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed in the group, but we're all human being. What can you do? So yeah, it's for donation. And then there's other people that do pick up donation. So it's only not one group. They pick up for the seniors home. They pick up for homeless. They pick up for kids, the schools that who needs, you know, scarves. And I am still planning to make mittens. I haven't gone into it yet. It's just my arm is affecting me. I can't even do tutorials for knit stitches, like sample knit stitches, because I move my finger, right, and it just affects all of my left side. So that's the reason I'm just taking it easy. I'm just using my right hand, and time goes fast. So I will let you guys know go, and I will turn the cameras so you can see the cubicle. I just love it. I just love the look. Yeah, I will let you guys go, and I will explain about the cubicle again. I just love it, love it, love it. I'm so excited about it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button. So every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something new for you to watch. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. I have 6 thumbs up yet, so I guess 6 people came and they left because I only see 4. That's okay. You guys can watch it later because it's going to go on YouTube for you to watch. So I will just turn the camera and you can see. Okay, it didn't work. It's not turning. Ah, here we go. I have a laptop there. Okay, here's my cubicle. I just love it. This is the table that my son had, and I went and I bought a Kellogg's. Here we go, from Marketplace. I put it underneath, and it has 4 shelves full with yarn. So I will pin where I bought it, Amazon, and I just love it. It's very good quality. It is really good quality. 16 shelves cubicle you can make, but unfortunately I made the corner. It used up lots of space there, and I had 2 left. So I put that in my husband's side closet, so to organize it, and I just love it. I want to buy more, you know, to in the closet you can put. And then it's great because those spaces that you can go high, you can use this and you can stack them. It's really nice. Yeah, the corner, can you see the corner? The corner is right there. That's the corner. I figured it out. Oh my goodness. It took me all day with my pain arm. That's why my husband wanted to help, and he said this is solving a puzzle. He left, and then my son came and he finished it. Yeah, well, I did most of the work. He just attached those black attachments, and it just looks nice. I just love it. I'm just thrilled. Yeah, and like I said, they carry your whips, your yarn, and I have yarn on top of it. Mostly I think one, two, three, four, five, six are I'm going to make scarves. And then that green one, I started a blanket. I have a tutorial on the top, that greenish. I will finish that one day. And then can you see those purple lilac color yarn? Oh my goodness. Malabigo. It's America. Uruguay. That's where it's from. It's silk, merino wool, and it's so good quality. I made a sweater, I think it was called Rose something sweater. Uh, but I want to change it. That's the reason I was going to use. There's 12 of them, 12, 50 gram. So there's 600 gram of yarn. Yeah, if I make a lace project for myself, I'm sure it will definitely will work out. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so I hope you like this live stream. You guys take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye. Yes, yes, I'm still keeping my plants alive. They're pretty. That's a baby one. The one that you see near to the computer. That's the baby one. The mother is downstairs. That's gigantic. Okay, and then I have another baby one here. Can you see? Here we go. Here's another baby one with the lime morango. That's another baby one, but the one next to the, can you see? Oh, yarn, 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 yarn. Yeah. Yeah. The other one is in the living room downstairs. That's a baby one. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. You guys take care, and I'll see you on my next. Bye bye.